We've got a big patch heading to Marvel Rivals coming up on March 6th, filled to the brim with some hero fixes as well as some general fixes and even some changes to the maps and modes. I'm going to break down the entire patch note. This is all coming from Rivals leaks and Rivals info on X. Be sure to go and check them out. I'll have links down in the descriptions to all of the sources that I use. So let's go ahead and jump on into this here. Starting off with the general fixes, they say that switching from Proficiency Deluxe avatar back to the standard one now works instantly with no relog required. When it comes to your career profiles, those will now update scores immediately after max proficiency. There is no more relog needed. And then finally, they fixed a misleading block list full notification. It was mistakenly saying that the friends list was full. Let's move on into some changes that they made to the maps and modes though. Starting off, they resolved terrain issues where characters could get stuck or clip into unintended areas. They also fixed broken collision, floating objects, and other environmental glitches. Doesn't really give us any specifications as to where there. But finally, they addressed various sound effect problems across multiple maps. Finally, let's move on and look at everything that is going to be changed with the heroes. Starting off with Loki. His UI is no longer going to disappear after transforming. Another change happening with Loki is that his overlapping domains won't lose healing effects when re-entered. Moving on to the Human Torch, his flaming meteor is no longer going to trap enemies inside of walls. I'm not sure what walls they're talking about, but I think it's talking about something to do with the knockback pushing enemies into walls. Let me know down in the comments if you guys experienced this. I don't think it's talking about the flame walls here because it goes on to say that Pyro Prison is now going to disappear correctly when the Human Torch is defeated. Apparently, before there was certain cases where Pyro Prison would stay up even after the Human Torch was defeated. So again, with the Flaming Meteor, I don't think it's talking about the flame walls there. I think it was actually pushing enemies into the walls. Moving on to the Punisher, his ultimate is no longer going to keep firing missiles during network disruptions. With Hela, they fixed an issue where she could be launched upwards after using her ultimate. She'll also now properly be detected near the mission vehicles. Wolverine has had it to where his ultimate no longer gives enemies unexpected jump boosts. And then with Jeff the Land Shark, they fixed a bug where frozen spitballs could exceed normal behavior when the team up ability was active. Moving on into Adam Warlock, if his ultimate fails near cliff's edges, 50% of the energy is now properly going to be refunded. And then finally with Penny Parker, the positioning issue when hit by Namor's ultimate has now been fixed. And that's all we know of so far coming inside of this update, which again is dropping on March 6th. Let me know down in the comments if any of your mains were affected at all. But that's all I wanted to break down today. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.